I want to get a little personal with Aaron and LG Insurance. What was it like when you started the early stages of LG Insurance? What was going through your head when you started your own business? And has your outlook or your mindset changed from being a professional insurance company starting out to where you are now?
2007 is when I got my entity set up. I was in graduate school at the time. I had bounced around after undergrad for a little bit, doing some other jobs. My family owns a great, successful restaurant chain known as the Windmill, so I spent a little bit of time there. Decided to go back to grad school. I had a startup internet business back in 2006 as well.
Wow.
It was called neighborworks.com. It was kind of like the hybrid between Friendster and Facebook. It was like a hyper local kind of social network that three of us started, and then one of the partners bought us out about 2 years later. I don't think it exists anymore, but it was good fun creating it back in the day. So I've done quite a few things, but while I was in graduate school, I decided to focus on real estate, and I decided to also get my insurance licenses. So I got a lot of licensing done while I was in hyper school mode and was able to do it. So I was in grad school at Monmouth, graduated from Monmouth in 2008. Real estate market wasn't so good in 2008 either. I had a really bad year in 2008. My tax return said negative $40,000 on it. Wow. For earned income. So it was not a good year. I was not in a great place, but I decided insurance would definitely be a good spot. So we were working on some health insurance, some life insurance. We were doing typical insurance sales. Then I realized I liked the property, the liability side, the professional side of it. And that's when we decided to go full speed ahead. And I think I opened my retail doors towards the end of 2008 on Brighton Avenue in West End, 135 Brighton Avenue. And I was there for 10 years in that office. I wound up taking a second office in that same building. So I occupied half the building. But, then I was a hustler. I was out working. I was working late. I was creating opportunities. I was learning. I spent a lot of time on education. And I was building a network, building a business all at the same time. But I went from solopreneur hustler, to qualified professional business owner with a significant staff. So there's definitely a different mindset. My mindset today is on processes, making sure my team is doing what they need to do, making sure my team has the resources they need to do, and then focus on providing education and a little bit of entertainment by way of social media and the internet, and working with you on doing the podcasts, and just continuing to build the network is still how I work. If you asked me to quote an insurance policy, I might be able to figure it out.
You got other people,
but I'm not sure. But I've got great people that can do things in like 4 minutes, where it would probably take me 40 at this point to do the same thing. And I also remember I hit a plateau at one point, probably in 2016, 2017 maybe, where I went from knowing all of our clientele, like knowing everybody, to not knowing anybody. Like my mind went, it just blew up. It just exploded. It just popped. So I went from knowing everything to knowing nothing. And it was great, because then I really got to rely on my staff to do a great job. And then they could build intimate relationships with our clients and understanding their needs and working with them through the years, because we have clients still on the books for more than 10 or 11 years that we work with. And that's how we grow and how we make money. We continue to service our clientele, work with them as their needs change, work with them as they move, as they grow, as they buy new cars, as they have children and buy new houses, with life insurance and disability insurance and everything else in between. And my biggest thing is I will never push anybody to purchase insurance from me. I will give anybody advice when I'm available. And if they want to work with me, if they choose to work with Aaron and the rest of the team at LG Insurance, they have that freedom of choice. We'll never push anybody, never hard sell anybody, because we want it to be mutual. I want to provide opportunities and benefits, and if they want us to handle those opportunities, we're more than happy to do so. And we've been successful with that model for quite a few years now.